Hello students, welcome to first PUC Basic Mathematics classes. I'm Rakshit, your Basic Mathematics lecturer. Before starting the syllabus, I'll give some introduction to Basic Mathematics. Okay, you may have so many doubts. What is Basic Mathematics? What are the syllabus included? And what's the difference between Science Mathematics and Commerce Mathematics? Okay, I'll try to clarify all your doubts. Okay, first question every student asking is Science Mathematics and Commerce Mathematics is same? And my answer is no. See, in science mathematics, we'll study proofs and problems. Okay, but in basic mathematics, we'll see formulas and problems only. Okay, we are not bothering about the proofs of the result. Okay, we'll see only formulas and problems related to the given formulas. Okay, then concepts. Okay, in science, so many concepts are added. Whatever concepts included in science mathematics, all those concepts are included in basic mathematics also. Okay, but whatever concepts in basic mathematics are given, that concepts are not included in science mathematics. Okay, and in basic mathematics, one most important section is there, that is commercial mathematics. Okay, this is purely applicable to commerce students, and also one same concept will be given to science mathematics as well as the commerce mathematics. Here we'll solve problems only, but in basic mathematics, under the same concept, we'll study the problems applicable to commerce field. And most expected question is basic mathematics is easy? Definitely my answer is yes. Compared to science mathematics, your basic mathematics is easy, but don't neglect the subject. Okay, whatever concept included in science syllabus, all those concepts are included to basic mathematics. Most of the students are not clear with basics. Okay, those students are no need to worry in basic mathematics. Name itself says na basic. From the beginning itself we'll start basics only. Okay, before starting any chapter, first we will see basics, that is included in your syllabus. Okay, our first chapter itself, number theories. We'll study numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, then how to calculate LCM, HCF. Okay, or in trigonometry also, what is angle, how to define an angle, what are standard angles, then how to write sine theta, cos theta using triangles. Okay, all those are basics, what you studied in your lower classes. Again we'll recall that all the concepts in basic mathematics. Okay, so it's easy to score good marks in basic mathematics, but only thing you need to remember is formulas. Okay, everywhere you are using formulas only. If you are clear with the formula, if you are clear with the theory, and if you are clear with the basics, then it's easy to score good marks in basic mathematics. Okay, I will say it is easy only when if you're clear with the formulas. Otherwise, you know, right, mathematics is difficult without formulas. Okay, then if you're spending 30 minutes for other subject, then you need to spend 45 minutes for mathematics. Okay, that's the only difference. Reason is it's not a theory subject. Okay, it's a practical. In each exercise you may get 30 to 40 problems, but no need to worry. If you're solving 10 problems, then other problems no need to solve, because similar type of problems will be given. Okay, if you're clear with the 10 problems, you can solve 30 problems directly in exams. And I will tell you what's the use of studying basic mathematics in PUC level. Okay, the first thing is very important is you are a commerce student, and most of the commerce students are willing to write CPT as well as CA exams. Okay, then whatever concept you are studying in basic mathematics, that is in PU1 and PU2, all concepts are included for CA CPT syllabus. Okay, so it's a very useful benefit for you. No extra coaching is required for CPT or CA mathematics. And second one is, after your degree, if you're going to write any government exams, their aptitude test is there. One paper, definitely it's mathematics. Okay, out of 100 questions, minimum you will get 30 marks questions. Okay, from mathematics only, that is related to basic mathematics only. So it's very helpful for you to write government exams. And third one is banking exams. Okay, like IBPS. Okay, you just check the syllabus given for IBPS test. Their one paper is maths only. Okay, their same concepts are included whatever you're studying in your PU level. So I can say that studying basic mathematics in PU level means here itself you're building your basics. Okay, so I congratulate everyone, those who have taken basic mathematics as your major subject. Okay, I wish you all the best. Okay. Now see the syllabus. First unit is algebra. Okay, in that first chapter is number theory. Number theory, here we deals with numbers. Okay, that is a basic. You may study that in 8th standard or 9th standard. Types of numbers like natural numbers to real numbers. Here one more number system is added, that is complex number. Compared to all other topics, it's a very basic and very simple topic. Okay, and also in this chapter we'll study LCM and HCF using factorization method or using direct method. Okay, second one is the set, relation and functions. Those who studied in state board, you already studied set chapter. Okay, relations and functions may be new to you. Okay, then theory of indices. This chapter also you are studying basics, how to multiply the numbers when same base is given, or how to divide two numbers when same base is given. Okay, then logarithm. Okay, it's a very important chapter. This is useful for your commercial mathematics. Okay, then progression. Okay, progression is nothing but AP, GP, arithmetic progression and geometric progression. Here one more concept is added, that is harmonic progression also added. Okay, that's a new concept for you. Okay, then theory of equations. Okay, theory of equations, here we will study linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation. Then how to find solutions for these type of equation. You already studied how to solve a quadratic equation using minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a formula. Here also we will study different methods to solve equations, that may be quadratic equation or cubic equation. Okay, then linear inequalities. Some of you may study this chapter also. This chapter will study what's the meaning of linear inequality, graphs related to linear inequalities. Okay, compared to all other units, algebra is the very simple concept and you can score maximum marks in this chapter. Okay, and the second unit is, that is a commercial arithmetic. Okay, it is totally related to your commerce field. Okay, first one is simple and compound interest. Here we will study different formulas for simple interest and compound interest, and most importantly here you will study application problems. Then annuities, this may be new to you or you may study it. Okay, annuities related to LICs or EMIs. Different formulas are there, how to calculate EMIs or how to calculate LIC premiums. Okay, likewise study application problems. Okay, here so many formulas are there. Only thing here you need to remember is formulas. Okay, if you clear with all formulas or if you by heart all the formulas, you can solve problems easily. Okay, the third chapter is average. It's a basic concept, average, how to calculate average of numbers with different cases. Percentage profit and loss. Okay, it's again one important chapter. Here direct formulas are there, you're simply applying the formula and solving the problems. Linear functions. Okay, again this one is again applicable to your commerce field, how to calculate profit, loss as well as percentage in terms of equations. Okay, here profit function and loss function in terms of equations will be given. You need to apply some method to find profit and loss. Okay, and unit 3 is trigonometry. Okay, Here we will study basics. Okay, first chapter is angles and trigonometric functions. Okay, from the beginning here we will study angles and trigonometric ratios. What's the meaning of trigonometric ratios? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta and their reciprocals, secant theta, cosecant theta and cot theta. Here we will study. And using triangles, what is sin theta, what is cos theta, what is tan theta, you will study here. Okay, then standard angles and allied angles. Okay, standard angles already explained, 60 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, we called it as standard angles. And allied angles, that means angles in the different quadrants. Okay, you will study. Okay, and the last unit is, that is analytic geometry. Okay, here first chapter is coordinate system in a plane. That means that's a 2D dimensional. Okay, here you will study position of a point in first quadrant or second quadrant or third quadrant, and you will study section formula and distance formula. Okay, then locus and its equation, it's related to first chapter. If you're clear with the first chapter, then you can easily solve problems related to locus and its equation. And the important one is straight line. Okay, it's very important for second PUC. Here we will study different forms of straight lines. Okay, or different equations of straight lines. Okay, this is all about our syllabus.